Hey, last tip of the day, I was asked to talk to you about AI. I was also asked to talk to you about Scholastic, and I want to tell you I had to skip Scholastic because there was just so much. But I'm going to be doing a series of Scholastic videos that are going to be coming out. So I want to talk to you about some AI tools. And first off, I want to start with Chat GPT. Okay. Um, and this is sort of like the OG, the one that started it all. One thing I do want you to know is a lot of other AIs are actually all based off of this AI. Okay, so they use Chat GPT as their background, if that makes sense. Um, so things that you should know is that Chat GPT doesn't always get things right, and always with AI, you're limited to what data that AI has. So for example, ChatGPT was last updated September 2003. So anything that's happened since then, it's not going to know about. So you have to be aware of that. But the nice thing about ChatGPT is you can ask it any question you want. So design a science lab with limited materials to teach, let's say, friction. That's something you guys teach, right? um, Going back to my high school, right? Okay. So gives us a idea for a lab, right? And it's going to write it all out, um, totally explain it to us, um, give us the procedures. Awesome, right? You can ask for anything you want, really. Explain cell division to a third grader. And that is one of those features that I like to use about things I don't remember. Explain it to a third grader, right? Um, so look, they make it very nice and simple, right? Okay. Cells are tiny when they divide. They help us grow, heal, stay safe, right? Okay. Um, Very simple, right? Okay. So Chat GPT, you can ask anything. One of the things is you have to really be able to craft your responses because, like, I don't think I could really use that with a student. That's not really good. I'd have to really refine this and probably be more specific about what I'm asking. So, depending on how good your question is depends on how good your resource is. So one of the things about some of the tools that I'm going to show you, like Magic School, and School AI is another great one too, if you want to look into that, but I'm not going to show that today, is that you have a 100% free account, and instead of you generating the prompt, they've already given it a set prompt that's going to give you better information, right? So I actually put in some favorites that I thought you guys might like the 5E model lesson plan. So it creates a lesson plan that's tailored towards engaging, exploring, explaining, right? Also, I thought that a data analysis table might be something that would be useful. This will make a general data analysis table. So for each of these, you click on it, and it's going to give you that thing, and it's going to give you prompts specific to that thing. So let's say I want to design a project-based learning experiment. Okay, so, well, that's a great one. Building a community garden. Wow, garden in Cleveland. Okay, additional materials. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and generate, and you can definitely tie your standards in. And I would say if you're doing this, you can tie your standards in. You should really try to have a standard, and it asks you for almost every single one of these that comes up with something academic for the standard. and it's going to generate, it gives it to you in a format that's already set up like those kind of things, right? So I encourage you to come on here, play around with Magic School AI, play around with Chat GPT. We do not have premium accounts for either of these, but they really have lots of free features that could definitely be useful. Have a great training.